is going on with you, YouTube? It is Regular Dave coming at you with another video. And this is a online ranked match of Madden 12, man. Football is drawn to an end. I still have football fever, man. I hate to see the season dwindling down to the last, few games of the year. Championship games and then the Super Bowl. But that's where we at. So, in this game, man, I have fun playing teams that you don't play all the time. I haven't played against the Detroit Lions all that much. Normally, the teams I'm playing are Green Bay, the Patriots, and I always use the Broncos, man. That's just a given. That's who I'm going to use, the Broncos. I do want to start branching off a little. Hopefully, that'll extend the life of my game and make it a little fresher so I can play it, well into the offseason until we start getting ready for the new Madden. So I might start using other teams. But we will see. I've tried it, but, my Broncos, it just always feels better. But I'm going up against the Detroit Lions. It's a full game, man. Neither one of us quit. I played 2 games. The first one, the person that ended up quitting, that is going up on Game Face Studios sometime later this week, so go check that out. But this is game number 2 against the Detroit Lions. My first drive, man, you always want to score your first drive. If they kick the ball off to you, which I hate, I never like getting the ball first, you want to score. You want to get 7 points, go up 7-0. And look at Tebow working his magic right there, man. Hits Willis, who gets laid out. Injury timeout. He got laid out, and I didn't do anything with that drive, so I had to punt to him. But I know his strategy. If you saw Von Miller, I ran with Von Miller with Calvin Johnson, because I know if I played with the Detroit Lions, I'm going to want to go deep almost every play to Calvin Johnson. That's just human nature, and I knew that's what this dude was probably going to do. But this is one of my better punt returns of my career. That's sad because that wasn't even that good. But I've never returned it for a touchdown. I don't know what kind of luck you guys have with punts, but I don't have very much luck. But here we go, man. I need to get things going with Tebow. Get some points on the board, man. And I'm hitting, that's one of my favorite routes right there. And, this one right here, this is a cheap route, man. Everybody knows this route, and everybody tries to stop it. But for whatever reason, it's just hard to stop. So I'm at the 2-yard line, and you know who's good in short yardage situation? Mr. Timothy Tebow himself. We punch it in, go up 7-0. So I get the first score, and I'm feeling good about that. And I knew this is what this guy wanted to do. I knew it. I played some wacky zones that I probably shouldn't have been playing, so I was hit or miss with this because I knew he was going to do it, but I couldn't stop it all the time, and you guys will see how it goes down, man. Calvin Johnson is a beast in real life, so if you get him matched up with a safety, it's lights out. Well, it should be. But this guy played halfway decent, man. He went for it on 4th down a lot. But look, see, when you start bracketing Calvin Johnson, he kind of loses track of the pass rush and gets sacked. Here's a 4th down. Because he went for it on 4th down. That's the thing I disagree with. But he didn't quit. So normally when people go for it on 4th down all the time, they eventually end up quitting. Maybe because I didn't make them quit and I didn't run the score up because I couldn't. We knocked Matt Stafford out, but he comes back. So 4th down, he didn't get it. First play, I want to run a little trickery, if you will. And I drew him off sides, but you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go ahead and decline that penalty for the touchdown. We got in with the little trick. Reverse, throw the pass, whatever, we got in. So this dude decides, all right, man, I'm not just going to go deep every time because, that's just not going to work. So I make him fumble, but it goes out of bounds. He hits me for a pretty good run. And then on 4th down, he converts right there. So he did get it sometimes. I don't like that strategy, man. I just don't like it. But you know what? I can't tell people how to play the game. And it was somewhat successful for him. So check this out, man. One-on-one coverage with Brian Dawkins, and guess what happens? I got burnt to a crisp. He got me, man. So 14-7, man. I'm up by 1 score. That's always an uncomfortable feeling because the game could just turn on you real quick. I didn't do anything. No, I had to kick off. That was pretty close to the end of the half. So I'm like, all right, man, I don't want a tie game, man. I need to stop this guy. But now he's getting first downs. Now he's got a little confidence in him. But that's the worst thing that can happen to you, man. A fumble, that's kind of not your fault, man. You bank it up in the pile and your dude just fumbles. But it happens. So here we go, man. A little nice run with McGahee. He bottled my run up all game, except for this one, man. This was a 3rd and 2. I never pitched the ball. I never pitch it, but it just entered my head I'm a pitcher, man. He probably doesn't expect me to do that because I've been banging it up the inside all game, but Pitched it, got a touchdown with McGahee, so I'm back up by 2 scores. Feeling wonderful. All right, here we go, man. So this is what I'm talking about, man. He's going deep. He's going deep. He thought he caught it, but look at Champ come clean that up. Look at Champ come clean Calvin Johnson up. There you go, man. You don't test Champ, man. We gonna see what happens when you test Champ later. But here he goes, man. Here he goes, going deep. No good. That's what he wanted to do. That's what he wanted to do. 4th down, whatever. I stopped it. Now I got gut field position again. So here we go, man. We about to. Oh, you just gonna scoop it up? He just scooped it on me. He just scooped it. I ain't need that in my life at that moment, man. Because I was like, all right, well, I'm at least get a field goal. But no, that's a crucial turn right there. So there you go, man. He goes up. Or no, I'm up by a score. So now he's reaching for the ball, man. Every chance he get, he's reaching for the ball, and I'm like, this sucks, because that's what I normally do. So I'm gonna hit my guy, Demaryius Thomas. Check out Eddie Royal on that downfield block. Check out Eddie Royal to propel Demaryius Thomas to the house, man. All right, there we go, man. Back to a 2-score game. That's where I like it. 2 scores. I don't know what I was doing on this 1st and 10. I have no idea why I was blitzing like I was a crackhead, but he got it, picked up a chunk of yards. So I'm like, man, he's trying to get back to a 1-score game. I cannot have that. And Champ Bailey cannot have that. Look at that pick right there. Let's get some return yards right here. I got a couple, but yeah, man, I told you, don't test the Champ. Don't test the Champ, but you can test me. I didn't do anything with that. I didn't do anything with it. So here this guy goes. Here he goes again. I mean, you can only throw it deep so much, man. You got guys underneath. Look at that nice little return. But you got guys underneath, man. Stop going deep. He probably would have beat me if he didn't go deep so much. So I'm like, all right, man, I got man coverage with Demaryius Thomas down the field. And look at that. What is it? This turned into Pick City. Pick City, chick. Pick. All right, I'm not going to do that, because that would be extremely annoying. But yeah, man, you know how the Clippers are Lob City? Well, this is Pick City. I could have swore I told this dude not to test the Champ. Just don't test Champ Bailey, man. Go somewhere else. I know he was going after Calvin Johnson, but here we go, man. We want to turn it in a 3-score game in the 4th quarter. That is the goal, because with 3 minutes left in the 4th quarter, 3-score game, that's out of reach to me. And yeah, man, I always do this kind of stuff. If you guys watch my videos, you know the kind of stuff I do. So here we go. Here this guy goes again, man. No, there's no tactics to this. There's no tactics, but he catches it. That ain't right. But when you have Calvin Johnson, man, that's, you got it. And a jump ball, man, are you really going to mess with Calvin Johnson? He scores a touchdown with like 2 minutes left. Really? All right, here we go, man. Y'all know. That's my signature play, man. That play works. So he's burnt through all his timeouts. But I had to punt the ball to him. So he has a minute left. Let's see what kind of plays he's going to run. You know what he wants to do. And when I stopped that, he lost track of the pass rush, I'm telling you, and I got the sack. So the sack really hurt him. He's looking for Calvin Johnson. He should have just lobbed it up there. Did not. And at this point, it's pretty much over, man. It's pretty much over, because even if he catches it, he has no timeouts. So he would have to catch it and go for a touchdown. But this is not the kind of coverage I want. That was man coverage, but Andre Goodman with the pick. FTW for the win. All right, there we go, man. Pulled out that victory. Y'all saw me beat the Lions, man. You know what? I would say I was in control of the game. It wasn't a super nail biter, but you know what? It ended up a 1-score game. So there we go, man. Let's see who's player of the game here. For real? EA. That's what we doing. No tackles, no sacks, just the one touchdown interception. What was that? I don't even remember. I don't know what that was. I don't understand how that dude was a player of the game. His team didn't win. And I don't know. Maybe I have to rewind. I don't know. Maybe I didn't look at it right. Maybe that was the fumble recovery. But, yeah, you need to fix that. There we go, man. Look at 88. I didn't notice this, but I think number 88 Tebow's. All right. I'm going to get at you guys another time. Peace.